Hey YouTube, it's your boy Sapphire Rose and back with another video. This video I'm going to be doing a Derrick Rose creation. So this is what his name and nickname is. Of course he's a point guard, played for Memphis. His birthday is October 4th. This is the MVP version of Derrick Rose, so this is from his 2011 season. He's a play initiator, of course, pick and roll ball handler, mid-range cutter, and then the three, because he's going to shoot the three, but he does sometimes. As for his appearance, I used the last face on the right to set up his appearance. Short tapered fade 3, no fade, no hair corner, and no pattern. Skull 2, that's what I put for it. Brow 1, and this is what the brow 1 ratings looks like. Eyebrow 8, of course, eyebrow color is black. Eyes 6, and brown eyes, of course. And then that's what I put for the eyes. Ears is ear 3. Nose 11. Cheeks 2. Mouth 1. Facial hair 26. Of course it's black. Default chin. And skin color 6. And there's no freckles, no pock marks, no blemishes. So that's it for that. As for his height, he's 6'3", 195 weight, 42 wingspan, and 18 shoulder width. I gave him the Adidas Rose Addy Zero Worlds 1 sneakers. Such a mouthful to say. Quarter socks, of course. Compression shorts. And then for his accessories, I gave him a rubber band on his left wrist. And then I gave him 2 leg sleeves. And I made them black for home and away. His compression shorts are white home, and his compression shorts are black away. But now we're going to get into the attributes. 85 driving layup. Just give me 1 second. I gotta fix something. Alright, I had to plug in my laptop. I didn't have it plugged in to charge, so I had to fix that real quick. Sorry about that. 70 post fade, post hook 60, post control 66, draw foul 80, post shot 86, mid range 89 because he was really good at mid range, and his 3-point shot, 75, free throw 86, ball handling 83, pass IQ 87, pass accuracy 87, offensive rebounding 40, standing dunk 25, driving dunk 96, shot IQ 83, pass vision 89, and hands 87, defensive rebound 55, Interior defense 55, perimeter defense 85, block 30, steal 72, and shot contest 83 because he's a really good defender, and he was this year. Lateral quickness 84, speed 99 because he's really fast. Speed with ball 8, acceleration 95, vertical 93, strength 50, stamina 97, and hustle 88. And this was before all of his injuries, so he was still a durable player, so I gave him this as his durability. Pass perception 80, defensive consistency 80, help defense 70, offensive consistency 89, and pick and roll defense 82. 89 intangibles and 92 potential. I gave him a high pick and roll defense because I feel like somebody who runs pick and roll themselves wouldn't be really fooled by pick and roll, somebody else running a pick and roll. So that's why I did that for that. What else did I do? Is his tendencies. So his tendencies, I'm just gonna slowly skim through this. You could see them as I'm scrolling. If you have any trouble seeing these, then you can just pause the video at any point. This is what his driving looks like. His dishing to open man, flashy passing, and alley oops passes. His tendency to post up. How often he shoots, his touches. If he's gonna be an ISO player, his play discipline, his pass interception, his charge tendency, ball steal tendency, contest shot, block, and foul tendency. And that's it for tendencies. I gave him no hot zone, so I'm not going to even go through that. Alright, so this is what his jump shot looked. I couldn't really get it. This was like the closest I could get it to his jump shot when he came into the league, because like they don't. In order to change it, I gotta give him the his upper release his shot, because if I gave his lower release his shot is way different now. So I gave him one where he's gonna move his foot and shoot, because that's what his jump shot mostly looked like when he came into the league. I gave him his upper release twice, and I gave him normal release time because he's not slow when he shoots. He's pretty normal, and contested normal. His own free throw, of course, because he's in the game. Pro 2 for pick up, Pro for spin jumper, and Pro 2 for hop jumper. Floater specialist, because when he came into the league, he was really a floater type point guard. He still kind of is, but not as much as he used to be. He's a really flashy dunker, and he was when he came into the league. When he was younger, I saw him do reverse dunks a lot, especially if it was a fast break. Most of the time he would do a reverse dunk, so I gave him these dunks. That dunk too, he would do that dunk a lot. This dunk, because it's like one of the most athletic dunks in the game. Same one with that one. When he would dunk, he would also hang on the rim, so that dunk. And sometimes he would just do a back stretcher and get off of the rim. like Carmelo. When Carmelo was in his prime, he used to do these dunks a lot as well. Who's also another one of my favorite players. Stay tuned for the Carmelo My Career, because it should be coming up in a bit. Windmills, because he would do windmills a little bit too, and a leaning windmill, because it's like another really flashy dunk, so I gave him that as well. Post fade 2, post hook pro 2, pro 2, hop shot jumper, and then post spin shot small. Slasher, dribbling style, just because I don't think they had his dribbling style in here. This was like what his dribbling looked like when he came into the league, so I gave him Devin Booker. And same with Kobe. James Harden, because it's the closest to his dribbling. Kawhi Leonard, because moving crossover, because that's what his crossover looked like. And behind the back was Kawhi Leonard, because it looked like his as well. And same with Chris Paul and Jimmy Butler spin. He used to do that spin a lot when he came into the league. And Rondo, because hesitation, because it's for the athletic hesitation move. He has his own pregame routine, so that's what I gave him, his blow kiss. And then point, because that's like the most closest one to him. And of course, dunk motion intense, because when you think of a dunk, like you see somebody with intense on them, their face, unless you're a player like Tim Duncan, then you're probably just calm. And for badges, I gave him extremely confident, high work ethic, laid back, and then for inside scoring, I gave him Fearless Finisher Gold, Acrobat Hall of Fame, Teardropper Hall of Fame, Posterizer Hall of Fame, Giant Slayer Gold, Pro Touch Hall of Fame, Slithery Finisher Hall of Fame, Untrippable Hall of Fame, Limitless Takeoff Hall of Fame, of course. And for outside scoring, Corner Specialist, Difficult Shots Hall of Fame. Because he's really, when he came into the league, he was really known for pull-up jumpers. I mean, he still does them today, but not as much as when he used to. He really just drives to the basket for the most part and does like a lot of outside shooting, because his outside scoring has improved since then. Clutch shooter silver, because like in big games he would make clutch buckets, so I gave him that. And he's also really good at free throws like in games, so that's why I gave him silver. But he's not gonna be like a player who pulls up for a 3 at the end of the game. I mean, in 2015 he did, but like this is 2011 Derrick Rose. This is before he did all of that stuff. So I also gave him Deadeye Bronze and Sniper Bronze, because he was a decent, and I gave him the Volume Shooter because he was like decent at threes, but he was not one of the best. So that was a way to like balance out the shooting, so he's not OP at shooting, but so that he's also like somewhat of a good shooter. Because the time when he became MVP, people were just starting to get into like having like a lot of guards who could shoot. Like that's when Stephen Curry was starting to really pop off as a shooter, and Klay Thompson I think just got into the league, so but he was not as good as he is now, so that's why I gave him that way. Ankle breaker, I think I should give him Hall of Fame, but I gave him gold instead, because with hyperdrive he could just blow by defenders. And honestly, I don't think I saw him get a lot of ankle breakers, but with quick chain, he would be able to get more good amount of ankle breakers. but it won't be OP. Dimer Gold, of course, because he's a really good passer. Bailout Gold, because he was known for that as well. Handoffs for Days, silver. Needle Threader, silver. Quick First Step, Hall of Fame. Space Creator, silver. And then Stop and Go, gold. Tight Handles, gold. Unpluckable, gold. Bullet Passer, gold. Floor General, gold. And Triple Threat Juke, gold. And then for defense, Pickpocket, bronze. Pick Dodger, gold. Gold Clamps. Gold Off-Ball Pass. Bronze Post Lockdown. Tireless Defender, Hall of Fame, because he would play really big minutes and really not get that tired. Ball Stripper, bronze as well. I gave him Post Lockdown because at this time he was like, I gave it bronze because like for a point guard, he was really good at defending people in the post. And I remember, like, I believe his first year, like, he would lock down people like Paul Pierce in the post. And Paul Pierce plays small forward, and he was a point guard locking him down. So that's why I gave it to him. Lob City Finisher, Hall of Fame. And then that's it. I didn't give him a badge like Alpha Dog because I didn't think like somebody like him should be like considered an alpha dog. He's a pretty quiet, humble person, so I would give Alpha Dog to somebody who's like more of an aggressive player. So that's why I didn't give him Alpha Dog. But that's gonna end the video. This is the creation for Derrick Rose. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know a way how I could improve this video, because I'm definitely looking for ways for you guys to like the videos more, because that helps grow the channel, which is the ultimate goal, and it makes me a better content creator, and it makes you guys enjoy the videos more, which is also one of the ultimate goals as well. So just remember, Legion of Room, take care of the little things and the big things will fall into place. Just remember that and enjoy your day, your evening or night, whatever time you're watching this video, and have a good one. See you later.